Colin, attention is now fully turned towards the Vitality Blast campaign with the competition getting underway tomorrow away at Lancashire. Firstly, how are the lads looking ahead of the season opener for the white ball campaign?
It's obviously an exciting time of the season when T20 is around the corner, so the spirits are high. We've obviously taken a lot of confidence out of the win against Gloucester in the Champo game, so spirits are high and we're ready to go.
You mentioned the word confidence there, obviously getting to the quarterfinals last season and losing out in quite spectacular conditions, I guess. How did that affect the lads in the dressing room afterwards?
We were gutted after that defeat. To tie against a good team like Notts it's a bitter pill to swallow, I suppose. But we would have taken a lot of confidence, knowing that we could have beaten Notts in that quarterfinal, and they obviously went on to win it. So we'll take confidence from the fact that we were so close, but we want to go one better this year.
And I think obviously that was the final game of last season, so you all would have gone your separate ways for a month or so. How did it seem that the lads used that experience in terms of preparation and getting ready for this season as a whole, but in particular the white ball season as well?
Yeah, I think we identified some weaknesses in our T20 team during the winter. I know the guys really focused on certain aspects of their game. They wanted to really upskill in certain departments, and I'm very confident that we have done that. I suppose looking into the season now, we've got all bases covered in terms of our team. Obviously with the addition of Josh and Naveen, I think we've got a really strong team, and all boxes are ticked, I suppose. Yeah,
you just touched it there. Obviously I was going to come on to the overseas players anyway, but Josh, obviously a powerful top order batsman and handy with the gloves too, fits well within the squad that Paul has built over the past couple of years, so a very welcome addition to the squad.
Very much so. I think he's quite a dynamic player, also versatile in that he can open the batting or he can bat in the middle order, situation dependent. So he's a class act. He's done that for Perth Scorchers for a number of years now, so we're looking forward to see what he produces in the Vitality Blast.
And equally, on the other hand, we've obviously brought in Naveen from a bowling perspective. I mean, credit where credit's due. I think the bowling attack performed quite superbly last season, but having the addition of an international calibre bowler, it's not a bad addition to the squad, is it?
Without a doubt, Naveen, although he's quite young, he's got some international experience playing for Afghanistan and also playing, in the T10 and the Caribbean Premier League. So he brings that experience with him. He's also versatile in the fact that he can take wickets in the power play, and he's obviously a very good death bowler as well with his cutters and that. So, great to have him in the team this year.
And with the competition kicking off tomorrow, obviously it's a very difficult tie away at Old Trafford, but it's not as if we've not been there recently and won there, so plenty of confidence to take from that, but also what you're expecting from a strong Lancashire lineup.
Lanc's always a strong team. I think if you want to win the Vitality Blast, you're going to have to beat the best, and Lancs historically are one of the stronger teams, so we're going to have to bring our A game tomorrow. But, I think we've prepared well and all the engines are ready to go.